Hello again. This is the third of 3 introductory videos designed for people who are new to new generation software and new to the NGS-IQ software solution. We want to encourage you to call us for help, but hopefully these introductory videos give you a base of knowledge about what we can provide to help you begin to think about how you might take advantage of the software. NGS-IQ, as we stated in the preceding 2 videos, is a very comprehensive, robust query, report writing, and business intelligence solution. It is modular, and in video 2, we step through some of the different modules and what they're meant to do. So go back and watch that if you haven't seen those points covered already. We'll be showing a little bit of some of them here in the next moment. The key thing to understand about NGS-IQ is it can be a tremendously rich application for people who have been limited by tools like Query 400 and are looking for more capability. Quite often we find in our existing customers that you still have people who are hanging on to Query 400 even though you've got NGS-IQ available. Sometimes people are reluctant to move out of their familiar Query 400 interface, and we just hope if you're aware of all the additional things we can do, maybe you'll see reasons why it makes a lot of sense to take advantage of this software that your company has already invested in. One of the nice things is we have a variety of interfaces for the Windows, web, and green screen users, as well as a lot more robust output capabilities and distribution capabilities with email and FTP and running us from your own custom programs, portals, menus, job schedulers, you name it. So we encourage you to use all the video resources and support resources we have to become aware of what's there so that you will see the value in taking advantage of NGS-IQ. Let me briefly take a moment at this step and show a few of the things that can be done in NGS-IQ. I'm going to quickly pop over into the IQ Client module, which is our Windows desktop query development tool. And if I want to take an example here, I can click to create a new query. I can select, let's say, the orders table from our tutorial database, and then the customer table, which I joined orders by just double-clicking on it. And if I want to join the inventory table to orders, I click on that. And now I've got those 3 files, and you'll see that we automatically join them on the fields that they've previously been linked on so that you don't have to manually do the join each time you build a query. Let's say we have a few fields we want to incorporate in our report. I want to keep this real simple. I'm going to say I want the bill to date, the bill to customer number, the order number, the line item, the order date, item size, color, quantity, the customer name. Maybe I want the customer region, and maybe I want the item class and item price. By clicking each of these, I immediately select these fields, and I can rearrange the order they're in. If I look at this now, I have bill to customer, order number. Maybe I would like the region and class to be farther up. I can easily click on that and bring it right up to the top. If I want to take item class, move that up right after item. That's easy to do. Move order quantity to the bottom. So it's very easy to resequence these fields. Let's move customer name all the way up here to the second position. That arranges our columns from left to right. Now, let's say I want to quickly build a calculated field. I want to just do something like order total. I can indicate the field, the column heading, come down here under calculation and take fields that are in our query like order quantity for order quantity times item price and calculate it. I can do conditional new fields and other things which I won't take time to do right now. I can also go here to record selection, and maybe I want to make this driven by a particular date range. So let's say I click on date equals, let's say, range, and I put a question mark here. That means this is going to be a prompt at runtime, and I can indicate with comments what the user should enter when the prompt appears. Enter the beginning and ending dates for the period. For example, if I had just some data from an old year and I wanted to pull it in, I could do something like that. add that. I can sort the data by clicking here. Let's say I want to sort by region and customer within region. That's fine. I can do various summarization here. Maybe by region, I want to take a total and summary of order total by region. Simple enough. And if I want to go and do a calculation, I could do that. That's one of the key points in our product. I'm not going to do an extensive development project here. We have some great videos that show more, but I want you to be basically aware of the user interface and what its capabilities are. You have a variety of output options here, layout controls here, HTML, which I won't go into in this presentation. But very, very quickly, you can build a query like that, upload it. Let's call this intro, just to keep it simple. Save it. Okay. And then if we wanted to run it, let's take that simple query and just run it to bring it to Excel. So if I say intro and I want to create an Excel sheet and run that query, we'll get the prompt here for the date range. Let's say I just take like from January to March 31st, and because I directed the output to Excel, here's our data in Excel. So that quickly we have the report delivered to Excel. Now, again, we can do a lot more than that, but I just want to give you a teaser here of a little bit of an idea of what's possible. Now, another example of what NGS-IQ offers is this module we call Smart View. Here I'm going to run a query and output it to Smart View, where I'm able to show totals, quantities, and record count by month and by region, with the user being able to quickly drill into any one of these columns or rows and see the data at a more detailed level. And also, if they wish, select things like here to be able to chart the data, rearrange the data to other formats if they want to bring it in as a pie chart or in 3D or 2D. Many, many capabilities in what the software is able to deliver. So you can also drill down within a chart to the detail underneath. Just to give you an idea, Smart View is something almost all of our customers have licenses of, and it is a very nice tool for quickly getting a summary report, viewing it in various ways, charting it, drilling it, and sharing it as well, being able to export it to things like Excel or HTML. Another area that we offer as part of the standard product I mentioned earlier is the web interface. So I want to point out that one of the nicest things about the software is that how easy it is to integrate us into a web environment. So here we've got some predefined reports linked to words on a page. When the user comes here and clicks, they can actually initiate the running of a report, see the data on their browser or smartphone or tablet, wherever it might be. Here we've got items, quantities totaled up by item. I can drill into it, see another chart. Maybe I decide I want to look at this one in more detail. I can click and do a drill down to initiate something that shows me a little more detail about the items that a particular customer ordered. And if I need to, go all the way down to line item detail in this case. So the web interface is standard in every single environment that every customer we have has that ability. Some of you may not have used it up to now. We want you to be aware of it. It's not an extra charge, and we hope you'll set it up through the Apache server. Here's an example of a dashboard, just a simple example of a map, where as I move my cursor over different states, I can see sales per state and gross margin by state. If I look at a state like Pennsylvania, I can see the state has met our goals in terms of sales. That's why that bar is green, but not in terms of gross margin. So it makes it easy with a dashboard to give an end user a graphical, high-level view of what's going on in the business in a way that a report might not always share. If I look at details like here, I can click and see a gauge that tells whether gross margin compared to average is acceptable for each customer. We encourage you to come to our website, ngsi.com, and take advantage of the resources we have available here. For example, our video library includes a section with demo playbacks. These are generally about an hour long, covering different topics that we have presented recently and recorded for your use. Everything from topics about the general overview of the product to accessing us with mobile devices, wide range of different materials here integrating us into Microsoft Office environments. Take advantage of those. We also have on the video library these share and learn playback. Share and learn videos are recorded when we do our 3-time-a-year sessions for existing customers. These are a little more technical, a little more advanced, typically cover things that have come up in support or out in our site visits where we've learned about things people want to know more. So we've got these terrific share and learn recordings available to you, and just scroll through and find one that looks like it might be speaking to things that you want to know how to do, and you can learn a lot from watching these. None of these cost anything. They're all there for your use. You do have to fill out a little form on the website when you go to view it, but it plays back immediately, and you can do them anytime, anywhere, 24/7. The other thing we have are our short tutorials. These are typically about 10 minutes long, some maybe a little less, some maybe a little more, but never more than about 10 to 15. And these cover specific functions that people have asked us to explain. And the nice thing of these is you can look at them over and over again. You can stop, pause, go back, watch something again. They're all on demand at your convenience to use. And they, again, cover everything from some fairly basic functions like how to use keyboard access, how to use Smart View, on up to some that are a little more advanced involving our Query 400 API or our security module and things like that. So the tutorials are a good resource to get a quick sense about a particular area. We're also starting to build a section we call complementary technologies, where we do videos that are not necessarily directly how to use NGS-IQ, but address database and other topics that are relevant to NGS-IQ customers that help kind of round out your knowledge. So we hope you'll take advantage of those. And we also occasionally do videos with partners or for solutions we've built for particular partners to show things that we can offer their customers. And if you're using one of their applications, these can be very helpful to give you a better, more specific idea of how we fit into these environments. The other thing we wanted to emphasize is the best way to get started with our technical support people is to go to the Tech Support Center, sign up for incident reporting, get an account set up with them so you can log in here at any time and communicate with our support folks. They are there from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, weekdays, and they will respond very quickly to your requests. It's a very easy site to navigate, and you will find that once you start working with our support people, you'll want to keep doing it a lot. They're very good at what they do. They enjoy the challenges you might present, and typically you're going to be able to work closely with someone and get to know them quite well, and they will understand a lot about what you're doing. So take advantage of that resource as well. If you're new to NGS-IQ, we want you to be able to reach out to us and find out how to do what you need to accomplish. Call the support number anytime. Call us if you want to walk through to have a specialist spend time showing you what you own and what it can do, reviewing the basic capabilities with you, answering your questions about software maintenance, releases, what's installed where. We'll do our best to help you with all those things and help you get started. We offer a wide range of training, including informal one-on-one web sessions, low-cost online and on-site end-user workshops, which can be customized to meet your requirements, and formal 2-day laboratory-style classes for developers, which are held here in our Sacramento office or at your site for a fee. Details about our workshops and classes are on our website. Another point, if you're in the process of looking at possibly changing your IBM server, call the 916-920-2200 number and ask us to look at your license and determine the system you're licensed to now, the one you're planning to go to, and what, if any, fees there may be associated with that transfer, or any documents that need to be signed as a result, that type of thing. So we've got experts here that can help you on that question as well. Thank you for watching. We hope these 3 videos have been a good introduction and given you an idea of what NGS-IQ can do and how to work with NGS to achieve your goals. Thank you.